First of all, you're looking at your watch. It is to say 0 hour. I could give you.
At home, news of the battle reached the people of Britain, as lists of the dead were published in the press. And as word spread that the newly formed PALS battalions had been amongst the worst affected, whole communities went into mourning. In some places, casualty lists were posted at the local newsagent or post office.
As the casualties started to come in, Mr. Mackay, the lorryman from the station, he came along every morning whenever the train came in and dumped the bills. And my mother had a bucket full of paste and a big whitewash brush, and she came out and pasted the casualty boards, reading out the names, and you'd hear somebody starting to cry and somebody roll. I can remember one time I managed to get outside and there was a woman, she was rolling on the pavement and screaming her head off. And my mother just grabbed me and brought me in and said, "What are you doing out there?" And she said to Jessie Colgower, the girl who worked in the shop, "Oh," she says, "I'm so sorry for that, Mrs. Greer." She says, "She's lost her man," and she says, "She's left with 6 steps and stairs." And I couldn't think how anybody was getting excited about steps and stairs. I didn't realise at the time that it meant she had 6 children with only about a year between, you know, just steps and stairs, that's what they call it. And I didn't know what that meant, but I always remembered that woman's name was Mrs. Greer. Mm-hmm. She lived just in the tenement house round the back.
I went round with the rum bottle every morning at dawn, round the trenches. And the tot was 1/8 of a pint. And I said, I'm going to exaggerate, but you could feel that rum going down into your boots, which were probably full of icy water, drying up the water, coming up to you and looking over those, and now where's that ruddy un? It saved lives. It was old.
Once you do, boy, they scatter, don't they? I mean, once you press that button, brrrr, in the distance, you just see them fall in and you don't know whether they're wounded or dead because they're so far away. But of course, that's the biggest shock of the lot. And
sitting next to me, lying on his stomach, his legs up in the air. Like that, he's lying down there, his legs up in the air. I said, keep your legs down. Why? I said, you'll get shot. He said, I want shot. I said, why? He said, well, I want one in the leg, then I'll get one for Blighty. I won't need to go on any further. I want wounded. I want wounded in the leg. I don't want to stand up and get shot in the stomach. He was looking for a wound in his leg. I said to this chap here, I said,